everything, ain't nothing left. Count your blessings, count your stuffs. At your throat like we that strap. It's way too cold under the flesh. All we ball, but we don't mesh. All we drink, leave us a mess. Down on my drills, it is old news.
Hey y'all. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Thursday, everybody. What's going on, guys? Hey, good morning. Hey, Bougie Gang, what's going on? Hey. Hey, India, not India. Good morning. Guys, we I'm going to do something. I'm going to probably be live for members after this. And I will put it out as a premiere. So it's not going to be like a member only exclusive, but it will be a member only live. And then once after I don't know, once they edit it, I'll probably just put it up then because I don't want to record it live because I feel like I just don't want to. Because I just think I'm not going to record it live. I'm going to record it live with members, if that makes sense. So, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. India, how are you, dear? Pearls of Wisdom, good morning. Good morning, pineapples. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let's see. And let me keep going through my list. Good morning, Erica. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Lots of you here early and talking to each other. That's awesome. Mysterious. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Cece Monet. Good morning. Hi, Shonda. Hey, boo boo. Hi, Kat. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Zelo. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, V. Good morning, Cece. For the 2 times moving in silence. Good morning. Good morning, Vicious Virgo. Good morning. Good morning. Let's see what's going on. Okay, Sun. Is it Sunrose? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Lots of you guys talking and chatting. Live, laugh, love. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. So yeah, I will have I just want to react to something not on the radar. And then when you guys see, you'll know why. So I feel like that doesn't really require a whole lot of explanation. Just think of the little investigator cap on and you'll know what you know what I mean? Like just read between the lines. Okay. And then we'll talk about it as a premiere. Because I was just gonna kind of make a video, and I was like, well, maybe I'll do it with members, and then take it from there. But anyway, guys, I do want to talk about something that we hadn't had a chance to talk about, really quick. I wasn't really interested in reacting to it, just because I felt like it's just so. Hold on. Okay, guys, sorry about that. Yes, put your thinker caps on. Absolutely. I don't even know what I was saying. I'm going to just be honest. I had an interruption in the house and I've lost my train of thought. So, whatever. Anyway, we're going to take a look at this video real quick. And yes, now I remember. Someone brought it up yesterday in the live about the question. We're just going to take it from a certain point in the live. And I guess the question is asked at the end of the day, Chris is absolutely disgusting. I don't think we need any further evidence of that. Also, Bama Girl in the chat asked for us to check out Raven, Elyse TV, and what she has going on over there. Raven put together a focus group to kind of figure out what her next steps were with her YouTube channel, which was very interesting. I don't know how many of you are over there watching Raven Elyse TV, but in case you are, you already know what I'm talking about. If not, you will see what a channel of a certain size is doing to kind of readjust and kind of figure out what their content is going to look like rather than just flying by the seat of their pants and just um, doing all kinds of weird shit and just trying to figure out what happens next. Anywho, let's take a look at this. Um, these two are very strange, and let's do it. Okay. We're gonna pick up from right about here because this was kind of like mm. Okay, let's start from I think right about let's go right there. Okay. All right, you guys, all right, let's all the way up.
Where'd that come from?
I gave him a toy so he could try.
Oh Lord.
He was.
Oh Lord.
I don't know why
Batman.
he does
Batman.
this, y'all. He like
Stop
throwing stuff.
Lord.
He was trying to throw my ornaments, so I gave him a toy.
Batman.
Think he gonna play with it?
And he just going.
Jasmine is really silly. She acts like she's never raised children before. He's trying to figure out his hands. He's a baby and he's picking things up and realizing that when he throws things, he's actually throwing things. That's what kids do. That's what babies do, especially.
With the mothers of the kids, but don't contact them. Leave that to Chris. Frick. Man, look, bro, look. I'm not gonna comment on anything, man. I don't give a fuck how y'all feel about.
I'm just gonna. If one more thing come out, or say it might say something, then yeah, maybe I'll open my mouth.
You're not gonna open your mouth, bro.
No one hates your baby.
He said you're not opening your mouth. I wonder what he
Yeah,
thinks
think
it is that
people-
she's doing.
I get messages, she get messages. You feel me?
These people are drunk. They're drunk and tired. She's on decongestant and wine. She's over there taking Benadryl, Claritin, and port wine. Okay. Jasmine is on her way to being a drunken stupor mommy. Okay. Oh my God, that would drive me crazy. What, the kid dropping toys and stuff? Then having a small baby at this point may not be for you. I mean, at a lot, it wouldn't be for me either. Okay, um, girl.
And people talk shit. That man chill, bro.
They talk about him.
They talk about him bad. Talk about they call him patches.
They call him slow.
His head is.
Look, Chris, you have a haircut. Jasmine, you have on a wig. You have a child sitting over there whose hair does not look combed, and you have not taken for his 1 year birthday haircut. You don't braid his little sections down. What do you I mean, people are teasing, people are talking. At the end of the day, the baby is completely unaware of what people are saying. Is it nice that people are expressing themselves onto your child? Absolutely not. It's not nice at all. But at the end of the day, Jasmine, you're a clown out here. So, and people love to pull your strings, and your strings are available to be pulled clearly because you and your man always have fun reactions to it. So, they like it. They like to pull your strings and they like to see what you're going to do.
Even. Like,
not like we didn't just pay
even it up.
thousands of dollars.
Bro, I promise you, nigga, I'm going to tell you like this. Like, bro,
not like you didn't pay thousands of dollars to what, Jasmine? To fix the mistake that you made of just laying your baby down in one place while you were busy on the internet, going live back and forth, arguing with strong mommy Chrissy?
Bro.
What does a helmet have to do with a haircut? Can you tell me helmet? helmet versus haircut, and at the end of the day, when I look at the shape of your head and Chris's head, maybe your son didn't need a helmet. Maybe that's just what it is. That might just be the gene pool.
On profiles and
Okay.
talk that shit. But anyway, anywho, that shit really fucks us up because we like, damn, bro, like this is an innocent child. What did he got to do with you? He don't know what his, like I said, he don't know his left hand from right. He don't know that. And y'all sit up here talking bad about him for what?
They're really talking bad about you.
Is mommy, play, sister, brothers,
no,
sisters,
play. I mean, that's
he
all he knows.
He knows us too.
That's all he knows is play. That's why he's throwing his goddamn guitar. Fat man, come here, baby. Come here.
What did you say?
Fat man, come here, baby.
Because he's licking you. What?
Fat man, come here. Come here, baby.
She said thousands of dollars,
They
not
said
even
it's the
$1,000. She
favoritism
said
that they
thousands of dollars.
What fucking favoritism? He's supposed to have favoritism. He's the baby.
Chris is
We're
drunk.
supposed to pay extra attention to him.
Like, he doesn't show
What are you
favoritism.
talking about?
But you don't show favoritism.
I don't, because I love every man. Bro,
He-
shut up, bro.
He doesn't show favoritism, but
Fat man, come here, baby.
Legendary is a content creator baby. He is a YouTube baby,
And
just like mine.
He loves the camera.
So, he's not showing favoritism. It's just so his boys are not on YouTube that much like that. That makes
These
sense.
two
It's not showing favoritism. It's just y'all like to whenever
No.
and not in a bad way. Whenever they I'm about to get so mad at you. Y'all think it's favoritism, but it's really not.
What was she just doing
We're
with
supposed
her
to pay extra
mouth?
attention to him.
He doesn't
We
show
supposed to pay
favoritism,
extra
but you don't
attention to
show
him.
favoritism.
I don't,
He's a
because I
baby.
love every man. Bro, shut up, bro.
He doesn't show favoritism, but
Fat man, come here, baby.
Legendary is a content creator baby.
He's
is
a content
YouTube baby,
creator
just like mine.
baby.
He loves
Okay.
the camera.
And so, he's not showing favoritism. It's just so his boys are not on YouTube that much like that. That makes sense. It's not showing favoritism. It's just y'all like to whenever
No.
and not in a bad way. Whenever they
Drunk and slow. Jasmine can't follow directions. He told her not to say something. They're
about to get
very
so
slow.
mad at you. Y'all think
He's
it's
a content
favoritism, but
baby.
it's really not.
It's okay,
A lot of
see.
y'all like to bring up YouTube. They like to kind of make stuff worse than what it is. And
Oh, really?
Chris's
Okay.
other children's mother does not feel comfortable with social media. No, I'm not gonna say that. Let's be real. Y'all make it to where it's hard for her. She doesn't like that.
Are you copying
And I
me?
respect that. She doesn't.
Were you copying me? Anyways, I just finished folding clothes and doing my hair. I do not even know how long these rods, flexi rods, that's what you call it, put staying in here. I'm gonna leave it in overnight and we're gonna see if it works. If it don't work, then it's okay. But the kids are eating dinner right now.
Are you copying me? Are you copying?
Freaking. Are
Are you
you copying
copying
me?
me? Are you copying me?
Are you copying me?
Are you copying me?
Anyways, I just.
Are you copying me? Hey, are you copying me? Wait, are you copying me?
Doesn't like whenever people come on here.
He's a content
talk about her
baby.
kids. I respect it. Y'all make it hard.
Look how
it's
Chris
not
is
showing
looking at
favoritism.
her.
It's just our son. This is my work. This is my line of business. So my son.
Jasmine, no one is saying that Chris was favoriting. No one was talking about the twins. You have to constantly bring up Chris's kids, don't you? He asked you not to bring it up, and he's giving you the death stare. He's giving you the death stare, and he didn't want you to bring up the twins or their mother. Why would you? You're so thick in the head.
You know what I'm saying? He's a part of that. So when y'all make it hard for the other kids, as far as his kids, it's not showing favoritism. It's just he's like, okay, I'm gonna take a step back because people don't know how to act whenever I show.
Jasmine, what you have to understand is nobody's referencing the other kids. They're talking about your other kids. They're talking about the Davis kids. They're not talking about Chris being a deadbeat and showing favoritism to Legend, we already know that he doesn't do anything for his kids. No one's talking about Chris's kids, you big dummy.
my other kids type stuff. That makes sense. So it's not favoritism.
She's so
It's a family channel, but a
stupid.
lot of people
She
like to
can't wait
come on
to
here,
talk about
or
his
not come on
kids.
here, like to DM people talking about their. No, I'm not. My nose is itching. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm like struggling to breathe. A lot of people like to come on here and talk about other people's kids, and they can't. They're like, I'm not used to this. Why are people DMing me? Like that's me just sitting back and being like, okay, all right. They're not there yet as far as like how I deal with it. It's hard for me, but you know, of course, we've been doing this since 4 years ago. Kaylin, they used to talk about Kaylin all the time. So with that said, he's not showing favoritism. He just shows him more. We show him more as a couple. If that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So him not showing his other kids is not showing favoritism. Him showing Legendary more is not showing favoritism. Him interacting.
What Jasmine doesn't seem to understand is nobody was talking about his kids. You dumb e. You dumb e. You e.
Acting on the camera more with Legendary is not showing favoritism. Y'all have made it hard for other people to accept how social media is ran, how our social media is ran, which is a family channel. Y'all have made that stuff hard. That makes sense, bad. Like they've made it hard because of how.
He's like, I don't care. I asked you not to talk about it, but you gonna run your mouth anyway. So whatever, whatever.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm ready
Whatever's clever.
Because it's not getting anywhere.
What did it say? Y'all strong than me because let somebody talk about mine. I'm dragging everybody individually. You know,
the thing is that the part is that when you go back and forth with someone who doesn't want to see you in person, it's just waste of energy.
You're wasting your energy. You're wasting your time. You're wasting. I said what I said, and I meant what I said.
They're the dumbest. They're the dumbest.
But as far as me going back and forth with somebody without a profile picture, now, yeah, I'm wasting my time. You ain't got a profile picture. We never gonna meet each other. Never gonna meet each other. Hear my words. Never gonna meet each other. Then why is it that I'm gonna go back and forth? I might laugh at you in the comments. I might just be like, I might talk shit. I'm gonna be petty. But if I'm gonna personally see you, then okay. I'm gonna just keep that same energy when I see you, type stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Good morning. Good morning, everyone coming in. Good morning.
Time and energy. People are going to talk regardless. Ignore the drama and the hate and keep doing your thing.
Okay, so yesterday someone came out the bushes and was asking or mentioning that there was a question that was asked of Jasmine regarding Olivia's situation, and Jasmine answered it, allegedly made Olivia upset. I don't really know. I can't really speak to that, whether she got upset or not. And even if she did, I definitely don't care. I mean, these women have complicated relationship situations. So I would imagine, as friend to friend, like you manage your shit show, I'll manage mine. Basically, that's what I would say. But here's the question, Jazz, out of respect, just asking why you talked about Antonisha, but don't think you're not doing the same. Jazz, out of respect, just asking why you talked about Antonisha. So Liv's baby father, fiance, and don't think you're not doing the same. Okay, so she talked about Antonisha for interfering, right? I'm assuming. Okay. And don't think you're not doing the same as in interfering potentially, right, between the parents. Okay, fair question.
But you got a super chat.
I got a super chat for the first time in my life. I have a super chat.
Yeah, got a super
No,
chat.
it's not. It says Jazz, dummy.
I just see $5 pop up. Whoa.
Jazz, out of respect, just asking why you talked about, but don't think you're not doing the same.
What? I don't know what you're talking about. What are you talking about? Like, I need you to be more clear about what are you trying to say about who? Hold on, what did it say?
And I didn't say that.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah,
so,
read the question.
Since it's a super chat, all respect, you know me, I said on my page, I'm gonna answer your question on super chat. So the difference between my situation and Olivia's situation. I'm the type of person that's more so like, you know, because basically that's him and his baby mama, right? And so I'm the type of person that's like, let me DM you personally, put all my bullshit aside. Even though I don't really fuck with you. I don't, you know, but out of respect for your child, I'm gonna DM you, and all the message you're talking in your DMs, I'm going to DM you personally and say what's up. That's what I did. Now her,
Ew, this is so disgusting.
Girlfriend or whatever freak she is purposely posting things on social media trying to antagonize Olivia or whatever hell's going on. She's trying to, you know, she's trying to provoke her to snap or something. That's what I'm getting. Now, I personally, I DM'd her, his child's mother, because I was coming from a good place.
See, that's why, Jasmine, you're never going to get a real engagement ring, because you know that that's not his girlfriend. You know that's his fiance, and they're planning on getting married, and they had a very public engagement. And the fact that you are ignoring that, which, I mean, it's not her job to be in the know on what Gerard Webb is doing, but you know good and well that Gerard is getting married. And the fact that you just said his girlfriend or whatever she is, that's why you're a whatever she is, because you're like, that's just ridiculous. That's why you're in the situation you're in, because you have no respect.
Place. Do y'all want me to repost my actual message? Because I was coming from a good place. I was like, oh my God, I found you. Even though you were talking shit, I found you.
What I want to know is, why did you think you needed to find her? Was Chris looking for her? Were you trying to, like, were you asking Chris, like, hey, what's up? Why haven't you been in contact with your kids? And he's like, I can't find them. Oh, well, I'm going to put my investigator cap on and I'm going to find them for you. Is that what you were doing? Like, why would you have need to find someone who's not missing? Apparently, according to what's been going on between she and LaKenya, they've been looking for Chris. So how did you find someone who wasn't lost? She was where she was at. So who asked you to find her? That's what I would like to know. Did Chris ask you to find her? Was it your business?
I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I found you. Okay, now let's resolve this problem. Let's figure out a solution.
So you found her. Why won't you give the information to Chris? Why are you finding her and you thinking that it's your place to handle everything?
Got to do so you, one, can get a break from, you know, being a mother. Every mother needs a break. Two, so Chris can.
Every mother doesn't need a break. Let me tell you something. I could count on my two hands how many times I've had a babysitter as a mother. Okay, I can count on two hands how many times I've had a babysitter in 11 years, and like time where my child has not been in my face for longer than 24 hours, on two hands. Do you hear me? Everybody doesn't get a break. Everybody doesn't need a break. Everyone doesn't want a break. Some people enjoy having their families together all the time.
See his daughter and spend time with her. Let's resolve this problem and come to a conclusion. You know, I'm answering y'all's question. Y'all keep bringing it up. Now, Olivia's situation is totally different. It's totally different. You know, Olivia, one, let's say that she was actually married to the man. Two, that whole meetup at
the difference is Olivia was married to the man. Absolutely. You're not married to Chris. The difference is Antonisha is marrying Gerard. You don't even have a real engagement ring. Okay. Like, what is the malfunction? Your situation and Olivia's situation doesn't compare, because you're dealing with a man that believes in marriage, a man that actually believes in a commitment, a man who has all of his kids under one roof, which is not. Chris don't have his kids under his roof. Chris doesn't pay expenses for his kids. Chris doesn't know if his kids are in hospitals or halfway to Timbuktu, okay? Chris's kids could be damn on a plane going to Malaysia and would not even know it, okay? Chris could have kids living in a shoebox and wouldn't know it. Chris has not married any of these women, nor does he keep in contact with them on a regular basis. Olivia was dealing within a marriage, and Gerard is going to be dealing with this woman within a marriage again, and had his kids under one roof and still has his kids under one roof. Okay? Shall I continue?
I don't know. That's a dog back there. That whole mall shit was fucked up. You know, they should have been bigger on that part. Not her. I'm talking about her kid's father and the girlfriend or whatever. They should have been bigger on that part and been like, cut, sis, whoever the girl was, chill out. The kids are here. You know what I'm saying? So that's me answering that question.
And that's what happened. According to the affidavit that Gerard filed, big dummy, that is what happened. Antonisha pulled her sister to the side to diffuse the situation. We know you're in the bushes, so I'm sure that you read and heard the affidavit. I'm sure you probably didn't read it because you can't read, but I'm sure you were over here and heard me read it.
That's why I'm going. Okay, but they're asking you questions now. I don't know what that means.
What?
This guy is such a dummy.
What are you talking about? And you gotta also remember, me and Chris we're a whole nother couple.
She's ridiculous.
Me and Chris and Olivia, that's two different pages y'all talking about right now. Two different groups of people. You know what I'm saying? So your questions that you have about us, I answered what I answered about the whole thing with Olivia. It's different. It's totally different. Hey, Jazz and Chris. Keisha said, hey, Jazz and Chris. 754 people watching, 112 likes. A lot of haters in chat.
Olivia, tell your friend to not speak on you.
The ones who get it. You know, and yeah, I mean, I don't have to keep
She's
going
just
back
like
and forth
this one right here.
As far as it, but what are you playing with? You see he's playing with?
Mm-hmm.
Girl, that forehead.
I love this woman, dog. Even though she,
my allergies are so bad.
She's a motherfucker sometimes, but I love her.
She's a motherfucker sometimes.
Don't say that.
I do. At the end of the day, I love this
Bro,
man.
give me my phone, bro.
At the end of the day,
all I want is for him to. He's like, I'm gonna go through this from today.
Give my phone.
Where's
bro.
that app that your mama be watching? And
my
I'm watching
phone.
videos on it. Where the app at?
Thank you.
My sisters be pulling up YouTube.
Thank you,
You should
son.
see him on Amaya's tablet. He be like really going.
Thank you, son. Come here, baby.
All I want is the best for him, y'all. And I just want him to be able to be involved in all his kids' lives. I don't care. I don't have favorites. Like I said, I put all my products. I don't care what anybody say about me on social media. I do not care. At the end of the day, it's about the child. At the end of the day, it's about the child having both parents in their life, meaning the mother and the father. That's all. That's what I've always stand on. I've stood on that, from the get-go. Before me and him got together, I stand on the child having both parents in their life, no matter what.
Okay. Interesting.
But you want to be on YouTube now? Uh-oh. Say hi! Look at him. Who he look like, y'all?
Okay, Jasmine.
Who he look like?
Girl, he looks like he needs a haircut. I'm not saying a word until you come to the YouTubes with a baby who deserves to have proper care for him. You're not properly caring for your child. That hair looks very dry.
Black love, yes. I love black.
It's, you live in Austin, Texas. You don't live in the most remote corner of the most remote country in the most remote part of the world. You have all kinds of hair products. Why are you not at least oiling the baby's scalp and combing his hair out? Like, it's just ridiculous. It's the sorry grooming for me. It's disgusting. And Chris scratching in his pants was absolutely disgusting. Anyway, guys, yeah, Jasmine. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah.
Yes, it's an Austin furniture company. He has my nose.
I'm not doing that.
I kept saying, no, that's your nose. And he was like, no, that's your. And when he came out, he has my nose.
Mm.
Yes, it's an Austin furniture company. Say hi, YouTube. All right, y'all. We about to get off though, because I don't even know what time it is. And it's time.
It's 11:19.
It's time for this. Where'd he go? This one. Yeah, got a super chat. You want to read it?
What it say?
I don't know. I just see $5 pop up.
Well, Jazz, out of respect, just asking why you talk about it, but don't think you're not doing the same.
This was the
His
most disgusting
girlfriend or
move
whatever
of the
freak she is,
night.
she
Like
is
for him
purposely
to sit
posting
there and
things on
arrange
social
his
media trying
junk
to
was so
girlfriend or whatever
gross.
freak she is.
Ew.
She is purpose on her going to DM you personally and say what's up. That's
Trigger
what I
warning,
do.
y'all.
Now her, his girlfriend or whatever freak she is purposely posting things
Jasmine,
on
can
social
you
media
please
trying
tell
to
Chris to not do that
antagonize
on air?
Olivia
That
or
for
what's up,
all of
whatever hell's going on.
2023
She's trying
has taken
to,
me out.
you know,
That's
she's
taken me
trying
out.
to provoke her to snap or something. That's what I'm getting. Now, I personally, I DM'd her.
And then he does it
his
again.
child's mother, because I was really, and I was coming from a good place. Do y'all want me to read? Hey, Jazz and Chris. 700, a lot of haters in Shy. As far as it.
Maybe he couldn't tell
I
that.
love this woman, dog.
Okay, nobody cares.
Like Rudolph.
Okay, these two, we gotta go. All right, guys, let's pivot to something else because okay, anywho. Okay, guys, interesting, right? What are your general overall thoughts? It's just gross. I don't even know what to say. Which is the reason why I really didn't react to it yesterday, because it's just part of the soap opera. They're nasty and we didn't learn anything new. At the end of the day, Jasmine is going to try to justify her actions to suit what she's doing, which is her interfering in the parental relationship with Chris and his kids. Yeah, but she doesn't care about that. I clearly see why Chris is someone like Jazz. Those two are, yeah, I mean, I think somewhere down along the line, some of you, or not maybe some of you in the chat, but somewhere people feel like he's a man. Wow. You know what I'm saying? He's got to have some sort of smarts and dignity and some sort of leadership quality and skills. This guy is low on the fucking totem pole, which is why he's with Jasmine. Any guy worth his salt would not be with Jasmine because she's a big dummy. It's like a cycle wheel, okay? He's dumb, she's stupid. He's dumb, she's stupid. He's dumb, she's stupid. I've said this for 2 years now. They are perfect for each other. A lot of you guys are like, "Oh, he's going to be gone come tax time." Sis, this will be the 3rd tax season he's been around. He's not going nowhere. When it's finally over, of course it will be over. Who's going to end it first? I don't know. Jasmine does seem like the type who's dumb enough to cheat. Chris probably would cheat too, I'm sure, because he's cut from that cloth and he's kind of a low self-esteem, low on the totem pole type dude. And she's one of these where, oh, you cheated? Okay, here I go. And she's gonna and go sleep with a security guard or whatever she's gonna do. So, because apparently she likes security guards. Chris is a security guard, I guess, at one point, right? And then she went and had her way with the security guard in Houston. And keep in mind, Jasmine, if you were looking for Medusa, aka Alexis, so hard, when you guys went to Houston a few months ago for your birthday, why did you not go and see Chris's daughter? If you were so concerned about Chris's daughter and him seeing his daughter, why did you not go and see his daughter when you went to Houston on or around you two's birthdays? Can you answer that one? Okay. Okay. So that's that on that. Anyway, let's pivot because I know you guys asked, and we're going to take a look at how a real YouTube channel is managed. One that actually plans ahead. Guys, if you're hearing some noise in the background, that's little mama. Yeah. she's not feeling good this morning. Where am I going? And let's see. And if there's something else you guys think that I should be reacting to, let me know. So let me see where we need to pick up at. Let me get to where I need to be. So yesterday, someone asked about Raven Elyse. Raven did a focus group recently with some of her subscribers, so she could get some insights as to where she needed to go with her channel moving forward. So let's take a look and let's see what she came up with. She's trying to get herself together at this point, but if you don't know who Raven is, Raven has almost 2 million subscribers, and she actually does take a lot of time and effort in her channel for planning and advancing forward. And this is a great episode. As far as kind of period, but just kind of the beginning of the year, and I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing. And I've been on YouTube for a long time. She's been on YouTube since I think she was like 14, 15 years old. She's 30 now, or getting ready to be 30. It's been 14, 15 years. And she's also coming to the realization that, you know what? Most people haven't had jobs for 14, 15 years, and she's been able to do this for a long time, and she's trying to figure out what she's doing next.
Within your personal support circle, whether that be within your business, your employees, whether that be my personal assistant, whether that be the people that I'm hiring to do things around my house or maintain things around my house. I need to be able to rely on these people. I need to have a team of people. And that is one of the main things that I am struggling with these days. It's driving me a little crazy, and I really feel like I need to stop and take time to solve that problem across the board, because I feel like I won't be able to really do much else with that in the way. All right, y'all, it's 5:57. Focus group meeting starts at 6. I am logging into the Zoom chat now. I cleaned up my...
So she has some of her subscribers calling in for a Zoom chat today, so she can get live feedback from her audience about what they want to see, what they hope for, what they like about her channel. She's getting some actual feedback on a Zoom, and it's a kind of a curated group of watchers, subscribers, supporters who are giving her direct feedback. So let's see what she shared.
Okay, just ended the meeting. It is 7:26. We were hoping to keep the meeting about an hour long. We went about an hour and a half, but that's fine. Everybody was super nice and helpful, and it went really, really well. Thank y'all. If you're watching this and you were in it, thank y'all so much for participating. That was really just so heartwarming, first of all, to just see that people would take time out of their day to do this for me and with me, and like let me pick y'all's brain and ask you all these questions for an hour and a half. I just really, really appreciate it. And I did get some really good feedback. So it was a success as far as what I said about like, I'm hoping to just get some new ideas, some new motivation, a new perspective, I don't even know what the word is, but like I was saying earlier, I've been feeling kind of lost and feeling like I don't really know what to focus on or what to do as like my next big thing when it comes to content or business. And the people in this focus group actually really did give me some really good ideas. I'm feeling inspired. I'm feeling motivated. I'm feeling a sense of whatever the word is. So I'm glad that I did that. I think I will want to do it again, just to even follow up even more and have even more of a discussion. And I just like to be able to talk to y'all face to face too, like not even necessarily to do like such focus group type questions, but just to kind of just chat in general, maybe. So I don't know, that might become like a reoccurring thing. So y'all be on the lookout if y'all want to be a part of that. But it went well. I'm glad I can kind of take a breath.
So keep in mind, Raven posts content that's produced. She posts videos, okay, versus going live. That's a big difference. So where Raven doesn't feel as in touch with her audience, Raven also had to learn, which she's talked about this plenty. She stays out of the comments. She does not, she, so where maybe in her comments people could be giving her feedback, she's not big on reading her comments just because the comments have been cruel. The comments have been not, sometimes the comments just aren't for the creator. Sometimes the comments are for you guys to talk to each other about what's been going on. And so she doesn't deal in the comments as much, and she doesn't go live. So she doesn't get like the firsthand feedback that like a Jasmine might get, or even like, let's say that I might get. She did this focus group because she's not really getting the feedback from her subscribers, like what they want to see from her, and maybe based on what she's putting out, what's working, what's not working. I mean, I would think she should know that because her mom, Tony Tanner Scott, talks about analytics a lot, and they know what's working. They know that people like her renovation content. People know that they like her decorating, her seasonal decor, all of the things that have surrounded her house. But again, she's been doing this since she was a teenager. And as far as like the day in the life vlogging, we don't see as much of that. A lot of this is more so like, hey, this is what we're doing today, or hey, I'm taking you here, I'm taking you there, we're decorating for this. There's always something going on. It's not so much let me drag you around and show you my day content anymore, because I guess they're also thinking about brands and inclusions that she has to do. So they may have a particular brand that needs to be incorporated into the content for the day. So if she's showing you something about her house or something that she's doing, or she's organizing the pantry, or she's organizing her craft room, or they're getting ready for this, that, or the third, and she may be incorporating a product or a brand that has a paid promotion with her at the time. So she's dealing in a very different realm of YouTube because she has a much bigger channel, and she treats her channel like it like a business. It's a business. And there are people who are working for her who get paid like there's a whole business going on here. This is not like the nonsense we were just looking at, okay? People who have their sus baby daddy on, have their children on camera, not dressed, not groomed, nothing, defending the indefensible. You're a family channel, but you have a whole deadbeat sitting front and center. Stop. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, and stop right there. There's a family channel, but you're profiling your deadbeat ass boyfriend. And when you're talking about favoritism, you choose not to address the favoritism of the kids who are suffering from the favoritism, the acts of favoritism. She completely ignores that the question was directed at her, and she directs it at Chris, not on the topic at hand, right? Strong Mommy Chrissy needs to take notes from Raven. I mean, look, Raven has a lot going. Everybody should take notes from Raven. Raven's not doing it perfect, but Raven is doing her business perfectly. And there are notes that can be taken, right? Everyone can't use Raven's recipe because Raven's method of how she did things may not work for everybody else, but there are some good business practices that can be taken from what Raven is doing here, right? She met with her. Let's talk about what she did. She met with her audience. Where did she meet with them? Offline. Everything, like, could this be content for the future? Maybe, but maybe she is meeting with them and said this will not be shared with anybody, right? That's number one. Number two, everything is not content. So we have not seen the focus group. She didn't turn it into a video. Okay. Number three, I'm sure that she met with this group and she took the feedback honestly and earnestly. She got offline. She didn't seem like she was flustered, like she was upset. They shared feedback. Maybe she even asked for tough feedback. What's not working? What do you like less of? What do I do that gets on your nerves? I mean, sometimes those are things that maybe you don't want to know when your creative content is you, because then there's things about you that people are telling you that you don't like, that maybe are just kind of like, hey, that is part of me. I can't really negotiate that one away because maybe I am quirky, maybe I'm this, maybe I'm that. And maybe those are just the things you don't like, which means maybe you just need to change the channel, right? But I don't know. She may have asked the tough question. She may have been open for the tough feedback. I don't know. That's the beauty of a focus group. It was information for her to take to propel herself into the new year, rather than take it as, you're a hater, you're not a supporter, block her. Like, this is a support group, is the good, the bad, the ugly, right? And rather than taking a live stream where you're asking for feedback or you're open to a Q&A like a lot of these mommies do, instead of treating their live stream like somewhat like a focus group, but not a focus group, but like a focus group, because these are people whose watch time is getting ready to go into your account on the 21st of the following month, right? Rather than taking that feedback as, okay, that's interesting. I mean, people keep saying the same thing. Everyone can't be telling the same lie, right? So maybe why don't I look into that? Okay, maybe I don't understand what a deadbeat is. Maybe I don't understand what they're talking about. As someone who should know, all of us should know we don't know everything, and all of us should know that we can benefit from trying to learn something new every day. If you don't understand what you don't understand, maybe it's time to put your pride to the side and try to understand what you don't understand, right? So, yes, Raven took this advice and she says she's going to use it. Let's listen to a little bit more.
But I'm starving, and Zaya is at my parents' house. I need to go pick her up.
So she has a daughter. She's a single mother. Okay. She rarely talks about her baby father, if at all. It's been years now. I haven't heard anything about her baby father in years. Okay. She will always refer you back to a couple of videos from a long time ago where she talks about her relationship with Zaya's father. The last known relationship I knew Raven to have, there was a French guy from, where was he from? Maybe Algeria. I'm not sure. He was from Africa. He spoke French. They looked like a very nice couple. They made like a very nice match for each other, but turned out I think he was a jerk. He might have been seeing someone else from Instagram. I'm not sure. He was somewhat of like an Instagram model. He was very good looking. um that fell apart. They were in there cooking, collabing. He was over there a lot. He was interacting well with Zaya. It looked very promising. All of a sudden he disappeared. We never saw him again. So I'm not sure if he ever spoke on it. I never did any kind of like going over to his channel to try to figure it out. I just knew he wasn't around anymore and that was it. But Raven, I'm saying all that to say this: Raven is very meticulous about keeping her dirt off this internet. Her mom, about 4 or 5 years ago, I remember Raven having her 25 birthday party down in Miami, and it got a little wild. Aaliyah J was there, Jayla Corian, amongst others. They had a nice time. This is about 4, maybe almost 5 years ago. And after that weekend, Raven's channel took a complete turnaround. I think she just kind of was like, we're changing things. And she did, and it's been like mommy daughter content ever since. Mommy content and mother daughter type, very clean, very Procter and Gamble, Target, ready to sell, ready to market. And I think that was right around the time that she went to 1 million. And in the last 4 years, so if you do the math, it took her 10 years to get to 1 million. And in this past 4 years, she's almost at 2 million, right?
Up or have them drop her off, and we need to make dinner. I have not eaten
Craig,
properly today.
yes, remember
I need a
that?
good home cooked meal. So we have our HelloFresh that we can cook. Okie dokie. It is already
Mm.
like 8 o'clock.
So he
I
was
had a
playing Raven
little
for a fool.
debriefing
Yeah.
with my
That's too
team
bad.
about how the focus group went. I am hungry. I'm glad that I have my HelloFresh because these meals usually come together in like 30 minutes or less. So it's always like super quick and easy to cook these. And if you guys don't know about HelloFresh, shout out HelloFresh, longtime sponsor, longtime partner. Been using them for years at this point, and I just love how convenient, quick, easy. When you want a home cooked meal but you don't necessarily have your life together, like me right now, I'm clearly struggling. Don't have groceries. Just don't have it together as far as menu planning and the grocery shopping and the, sometimes it can take a lot to get a good, healthy, fresh dinner on the table. But HelloFresh really helps with that because.
Well, you know what? To your point, Tennessee. Also with a kid too, I think it gets a little complicated because her daughter's a certain age now, and I think Raven's also a Virgo, and that plays a lot into play too. I think yes, she's very into a certain lifestyle, even though that lifestyle can be replicated. I mean, she's not living. Look, it's not putting it down or anything. She's living very well. And she lives a very nice lifestyle. She's a beautiful home, all of the things. It's not something that can't be replicated and and handled by someone who's doing well for themselves, right? She's not someone who someone couldn't acquire, right? A gentleman. Does she want that? I don't know. She has a very specific kind of routine. Her parents are highly involved. She would need someone to come in. Raven, I could almost see as someone who could fall into place with someone who almost takes over like management of her in a way. But not that that's going to be a good thing. Ogden, you haven't seen Ogden lately, but you could tell he would love her and her daughter. You know, she again, she is if she probably doesn't feel that way. At the end of the day, I think she liked Craig because Craig had a lot of charisma. He came in and would take over. See, when you've got it, and I don't mean got everything, I mean just got it for yourself. When someone can come in and like, ooh, okay, the nerve, you're trying to take over. Like, I think she liked that kind of sexiness of the fact that the man was coming in and taking over. It is not, and these are, Jasmine is a Virgo too. I think Chris takes over to a point where he tells Jasmine what to do, what he's going to do, and she follows behind him, but he doesn't really earn the right to do the things he does. When Craig came, I think she saw him as someone who could do for himself and could do for her. And I think she liked his bravado. She likes that male alpha energy, right? I don't know what he thought he was doing on the internet if he had a whole girlfriend. Like, I really had no clue that he had a girlfriend. And obviously, I would imagine she didn't either, unless they were just like collabing. But I think she liked Craig because he came through with that male, that that alpha male energy, and that's what she likes. If you are taking a little bit of a back burner to her, yeah, that's not going to be what she's going to submit to at all. Like it's not even going to like make her consider. I really think she likes that not domineering, but someone who's got that energy of, okay, I can go sit down. Oh, he told me to sit down. Okay, well, excuse me, and smile the whole time because he basically, and look at all those dishes in her sink. That's a first. Can you guys see that? Yeah, over to the side. Raven never has. Okay, Raven. Interesting, but yeah.
Delivered straight to your door. So you guys should definitely check it out if you're looking for an easy
But he was a
way to
liar.
eat well, but
Yeah.
also save some money this new year.
She's
HelloFresh helps you
look,
save money because not
she's
only are
still
you
young
spending
and
less
she has
on
a daughter
takeout and
already.
just
She
eating out
doesn't
and
have to
things like that,
worry.
but also
Her
saving money
her
when it comes to wasting
her
groceries.
her
You know,
match
you
is
buy
on the
ingredients to
way.
make a certain meal, but you
It's
buy too
coming
much, you
when
don't use all of it,
he'll
goes
show up
bad.
when
That's
she's
just a
ready.
waste of food and a waste of money. But with HelloFresh, you get the exact amount of each ingredient that you need for each recipe.
I
so
like
nothing goes
HelloFresh
to
a lot.
waste.
I
I'm
feel
gonna
like I learned
do
how to make some really
this
good
one.
dishes with
My dad should be pulling
HelloFresh.
up any second now, bringing Zaya home, and she always likes to help me cook the HelloFresh. So I'm kind of trying to wait on her. But you can see here's all the ingredients you get in your bag. You get your fresh produce, everything you need. Okay, so Zaya is back from Grammy and Papa's house now. She's gonna help me prep the HelloFresh meal. So we just need to like wash and cut up all the veggies. We're cooking rice. So I have all the stuff here. I feel like you can help me peel the carrots.
So the rest of this is cooking. So Zaya spends lots of time with her grandparents. And she's growing up beautifully. And you know, like I said, this is a mommy channel. She features her daughter. She features her in such a nice and respectful manner. It's, you know, Zaya is not overly verbose. Zaya does not come on here speaking out of turn. She is a proper young lady. And does she get like a little girl sometimes? Does she kind of over talk and do the things sometimes? But also when it gets, I'm sure we don't see when it gets out of hand. You know why? Because Raven only has her daughter in a good light. Does that mean that Raven wants her daughter to appear to be perfect? No, but she's not going to put anything up that's going to make Zaya give anyone the wrong impression, because kids will be kids, and that's also not what she wants to show on her channel. At the end of the day, like all these moms say, Tribe of Many, all of these mommy channels, all of these family channels, they're editing out their kids misbehaving, because why would you want to have your kids misbehaving and you not correcting them? Parenting may not be part of the program. Making some damn hummus and couscous might be what the program is. It's not you correcting your child. That's a private matter. Jasmine, you know, it's not even just Jasmine, it's just a lot of people. But whatever. Anyway, at the end of the day, two Virgos, two mommies, um one large channel, one small channel, one struggling, one not struggling. Everybody's going into the future, into the new year, and everyone's trying to figure it out. At the end of the day, the bottom line is this: people see what they want to see. People take constructive criticism either constructively, or they take it critically, and they either put it to work for them or they put it to work against them. It's all in how you want to see things and do things. And we're just going to see how everything flushes out. I love that Raven is taking this approach on really trying to think out her next steps, not saying that she's not going to do YouTube, but she's also trying to think like, what is next for me? I've been doing this for a long time. She hasn't articulated that she's tired, but she might be. She might be. You never know. So who knows what's going to happen next? I guess all we have to do is just continue to tune into the next episode. And girl, yes, she has talked about it, but she hasn't shown it. Because you know what? At the end of the day, it's Raven Elyse TV. Even though that is her daughter, it is not about showing Zaya act out in a moment when she is not mature enough to either articulate what's going on or has the emotional bandwidth. She's still learning. She's a child. All of those things. Like, kids having a tantrum is what kids do. Even adults having tantrums, okay? It happens. But it's not really up for us to showcase that type of behavior, right? That's not what people want to see. They're dealing with it at their own house, right? I don't know. I don't know how people don't understand what they don't understand, because if you don't understand, all you have to do is look at other people to kind of see what they're going through, to see, oh, okay, that happened to me. I didn't see it that way. Like, there's no with some of these moms that we look at often, there's no kind of self-awareness and there's no kind of reflection on the past and what I can do better and opportunities. Okay. There's no reflection. There's no kind of takeaways of opportunity of, you know what, next time this comes up, I think I might try to handle this better. Or let me see, okay, I like how this person is doing this. Let me try to take some of this, I see how she handled it. Let me see if that technique works for me. Nothing. There will never be a comparison. Well, we're not. We're talking. We're just having a conversation, right? At the end of the day, that's it. It's not cute to exploit your kids. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Um, there's a lot of women in their 50s at church every Sunday still waiting on God, but I get it. For what? So Raven and Keisha are the same age, but going in two totally different directions. Absolutely. Girl, there's someone in this chat that's the same age as them going in another direction. Raven has talked. It could be that Raven is waiting on God to bring her someone. I think she has talked about relationships, and I don't think that she is in a place. Look, she has to meet the right guy. She wants Craig's sensibility. She likes his swag. She likes his style. He came in and took over. Now, the fact that he had a girlfriend, I mean, I don't know what she knew and didn't know about that. Was he running a play on her? Was he on a break? Did they get back together? You guys tell me. I just know that Craig was around when she was in the townhouse. She was waiting for her house to be built. And next thing I knew, he was gone. So this was back in the townhouse days. So she's been in that house now almost 3 years. Craig's been gone for a minute, and I haven't seen another guy since. Um, Now, as far as anything else, I don't know, but she very well could be waiting, but he's got to come with that bravado that she likes. You know what, Mars? I'm sorry, when I was closing yesterday, I saw you ask about Life of Kiara. I don't really watch her channel. It's not so much I mean, I'll do a reaction on anything, but I don't watch her channel like that. I've watched her channel a little bit some years ago when it was kind of in the she was in the shits with basically Olivia, Strong Mommy Chrissy, and Jasmine. But I found her to be very, very boring. Now I know that there was stuff with her baby father and he just had a baby. So I guess I keep up, but I'm not really in the know. I probably have kept up more from a sense of her husband having that baby. I did find out, I guess I follow her on Instagram. I did notice that she did just got a divorce. But no, I don't, yeah, I don't keep up with it as much, right? If there's something to react to, a video that's interesting, send it to me and I'll take a look at it and then we can talk about it. But I don't really keep up with her like that. I mean, I watch a lot of channels and I don't talk about half of them. So if you guys want to introduce you to some more channels that I like and I watch, we can definitely do that. I know we talk about Peyton quite a bit. I definitely watch Raven. I watch a lot of YouTube. There's just stuff I watch that we just don't talk about. But yeah. Oh, so she has a new man. Interesting. Is it noteworthy? Is it anything worth talking about? Nina, you have to do what works best for you and yours. Okay. Let's see. So yeah, I don't know. And look, there are a lot of women who are waiting around for a guy. I don't know that Raven's waiting around for her guy, walk by faith, not by sight. But what I can tell you is this: I think that Raven is living a lot of her life not on YouTube. And I'm sure Raven goes out on outings with friends and dates. She's very beautiful. She's got money. She has a support system, all of the things. I don't think we even see half of what's going on. I think that she, based on what I saw and how smitten she was with Craig, I think she likes someone who can come in with that big dick energy. You guys understand me now, right? He has that bravado. He has that machismo. He is macho. He's got oomph, okay? And really walk it like he talks it. Craig obviously couldn't walk it like he talked it. He had some shits going on with him. But if she could meet someone who's got that energy and can back it up, and her daughter likes him, and he gives her the butterflies, yeah, we probably will see a Raven Elyse marriage collab. But until then, he's got to have that energy, cuz I tell you what, I know it when I see it. And when her and that guy Craig started, and the way she would just he would make her melt. She liked that he would boss her around a little bit. She enjoyed all of that. Raven is a very kind of powerful, centered woman, and she's running her own show, okay? She doesn't really need anybody to come through. But when someone can come through and kind of make her sit down in her kitchen. How many people can make you sit down in your kitchen? Some of you don't even want to run anything in your kitchen. But those of you who run things, and you've got someone who can make you sit down and you trust them, that's a big difference, right? So, I think that's what she enjoyed about him, and I'm sure that's probably what broke her heart, if he was, being deceptive. So yeah, I was disappointed for her that that situation didn't work out, but I'm glad that whenever it cut off, it did, because good. He didn't need to be in her presence like that, because I do like Raven a lot. I just wasn't sure what happened. I just knew that they broke up, and that was pretty much it. So good for her that she didn't waste her time, and oftentimes too, like they say, it's better to have loved and lost than to have never loved at all, right? The very famous poem. Because we learn. We don't lose, we learn, right? Don't ever think of it as a loss. um don't ever take it as a L. And if you're going to take it as a L, take it as a learn, not a loss. Like, we're not losers over here, we're winners. So whenever life hands you something that's not what you actually wanted, just take it as a learning opportunity. You know what I mean? And from there, you always can take it as an opportunity to not have to cross over that bridge again. Um, Okay, guys. I will see you guys back a little bit later. Any of my members, just be on the lookout for a notification. And everyone else, Bougie Gang, thank you, thank you, thank you. You will see a notification later. We will do a premiere later on today, but I'm going to film that in a little while. In members only. It's going to be a members only perk, because we have not done a members only live in a minute, and I need to make good on that perk. And I will have that for you guys as a premiere. So we can talk about it in the chat. Okay. All right, guys. Have a wonderful day. I will see you later. If you decide that you want to join members, feel free to do so. You can hit the join button and you can pick the level that makes sense for you. So I'll see members somewhere around like 11:30, 12 o'clock. I'm going to put the live up now, and I'll do a public post. So if you want to be in there at 12 noon, feel free to hit the button and support your girl. And I appreciate that. The member support goes a very long way. And I certainly do appreciate those of you who come forward and support this channel monetarily, along with the view, of course. I certainly do appreciate that. So anyway, however you choose to do it, that's what you do. You do you, and thank you. Okay. All right, guys. I will see you guys later, and have a wonderful day. I'll see you guys back a little bit later on. Take care.